Our bodies reflect our personal stories and our journeys, both physical and psychological. They hold traces of our daily movement patterns, history of injuries, both physical and emotional, and hints of internal imbalances. If we learn to read the messages that the body displays and make sense of our own body stories, we can effectively deal with any tension that shows up. In this short practice, we will explore the discomforts and listen to the messages from the neck and upper back. We will use simple and wide-ranging movements of the neck, arms, and upper back to understand where the tension is stored, what other body parts it is connected to, and what makes it feel better. We will also take time to listen to the messages the body is trying to communicate and look for ways to give it what it needs. I'm Olga Cable, yoga teacher and yoga therapist. Let's begin. We will begin this practice on your back, so take a moment now to transition down to the ground. Lie down on your back, bend your knees and place your feet on the ground. Rest your arms on the floor next to you and make sure that your head feels supported. Take a moment to get settled in this position. Take your time to inhale. Take your time to exhale. As you continue to breathe comfortably, bring your attention to the top of your head, please. Notice how it feels. Then move your attention to your forehead. Notice if there's any tension or the sense of congestion or anything else there. Then shift your attention to your eyes. Notice how your eyes feel right now. Then shift your awareness out into your temples. Notice if there's any tension or restriction there. Then move your attention down into your jaw. Notice if there's any tension there. And then sense your face and the expression on your face. Notice how it feels. And then shift your awareness to the base of your head. Notice if there's any tension or anything else there. And then sense the back of your neck. Notice how it feels. And then feel the tops of your shoulders, that area between your neck and shoulders. And then sense your upper back. See if there are any sensations there.
As you continue to breathe comfortably, notice if there's any one part that is the most vocal right now, that hooks your attention. And for the next couple of breaths, hold your attention there. And then bring your attention to your head, please. Next time when you exhale, tuck the chin in slightly and lengthen through the back of the neck, sliding the back of your head up without lifting it off the ground. And with the inhalation, release and lift your chin up a bit. Continue to move like that. On the exhale, tuck your chin in, lengthen through the back of the neck, slide your head upwards. And on the inhale, lift the chin up a bit. Do that 2 more times with your breath, sliding your head up and down along the floor without lifting it. Notice how it feels to you in general, and specifically in that area that you're most aware of. When you finish with your current repetition, return your head back to the neutral position. Take a deep breath here, and with the next exhalation, slowly roll your head to your right, looking to your right. Notice how it feels, and then return it back to the center. On the exhale, slowly lean your head to your left, and then return back to the center. Continue to move like that. Again, making sure that you do not lift your head off the floor at all, but kind of rolling it from side to side with your breath. Paying attention to how it feels in your head, in your neck, in your upper back. After you do it an even number of times, return back to the center, please. Interlace your fingers and rest your hands over your chest. Take a deep breath here, and with the next exhalation, lengthen through the back of the neck, tucking the chin in a bit, without lifting your head off the ground. Keep it there. With the next inhalation, extend your arms up, stretching upwards toward the ceiling and widening your upper back. And with the exhalation, return your hands back to your chest. Keep the chin tucked in. Continue with this movement on the inhale, extending your arms up, widening your shoulder blades. Keep your chin tucked in. And on the exhale, returning your hands back to your chest. Do this 2 more times on your own, please, with your breath. Continue to keep the back of your neck long. And then next time when you extend your arms up, keep them up here, fingers interlaced. With the next inhalation, raise your arms up over your head. Keep the chin tucked in, and with the exhalation, carry your arms up and then all the way down in the direction of your hips. And again, as you inhale, carry your arms up and over your head. Your chin stays tucked in. And with the exhalation, carry your arms back down towards your hips. Continue to move like that with your breath. Keep your arms straight throughout this movement. Make sure that you move steadily, following the rhythm of your breath, keeping the back of the neck long. And notice how it feels in your neck, head, upper back. Next time when you raise your arms up, keep them here. Relax your neck. Keep your head in a comfortable position. Take a deep breath here, And with the next exhalation, carry your arms to your right, turning your upper body and your head to your right as well, as far as it's comfortable. On the inhale, return back to the center. And as you exhale, carry both arms to your left, along with your upper body and your head. The head rolls on the floor. And on the inhale, return them back to the center. Continue to move like that. Steady, comfortable breathing pace. Turning from side to side. And notice how this movement feels in your head, neck, upper back. After you do an even number on both sides, return back to the center. Free up your hands, and this time place your hands under your head with your elbows pointing outwards. Take a deep breath here, and with the next exhalation, lift your upper body up along with your head. Tuck your chin in as far as it goes comfortably, coming into the crunch position. And pull your elbows forward as well. And with the inhalation, return to the starting position, elbows pointing out, and put your head on the ground. Let's do it again. As you exhale, curl forward and turn your elbows forward, tuck your chin in. And on the inhale, elbows out, return back to the starting position and put your head down. Do this movement 2 more times on your own, please. And notice how it feels in your head, neck, upper back. Next time when you put your head down, stay here. Keep your elbows pointing outwards. You can place your hands on the floor over your head. Take a couple of nice deep breaths here. Try to relax in this position best you can. And then whenever you feel ready, roll onto your side and transition up onto your hands and knees. Align your wrists underneath your shoulder joints and your knees underneath your hip joints. With the next inhalation, lift your chest and your chin up. And with the exhalation, tuck your chin in first and then round your upper back and your lower back. And again on the inhale, lift your chin up first, then lift your chest up, stretch through the front of the body. And as you exhale, tuck your chin in first, round your upper back and then your lower back. Do this movement 2 more times on your own, please, with your breath, and notice how it feels in your head, neck, upper back. After you finish with your current repetition, return into the neutral position. So keep your lower back in the neutral curve. Keep your head in line with your spine, with the nose pointing down. From this position, go ahead and lift the back of your head up slightly away from the floor, while still keeping your face parallel to the ground. Stay here for a moment. Notice how it feels. Bring your hands a little bit closer together. And with the next inhalation, slowly extend your right arm out to the side. Notice how it feels. And then place your hand down. With the next inhalation, extend your left arm out to the side. Notice how it feels in your neck, upper back, head. And place your hand down. With the next inhalation, extend your right arm forward by your ear. Notice how it feels. and place it down. And then do the same with your left arm extended by your ear. Notice how that feels in your neck, head, upper back. And then place your hand down. Make sure that your wrists are aligned underneath your shoulder joints. With the next inhalation, lift your chest forward and up, lift your chin. As you exhale, bring your forearms down first, please. Feel that point of contact. And then move your tailbone down toward your heels and relax your neck. On the inhale, begin to lift up on your forearms first, and then come on up onto your hands and knees. Lift your chin up. With the exhalation, bring your forearms down first, feel it, and then continue to move all the way down, tailbone toward your heels, and relax your neck. Do this movement 2 more times with your breath, please, up and down. And notice how it feels in your head, neck, upper back. With the next inhalation, come on up onto your hands and knees and stay here. Next time when you exhale, turn your head and your upper body slightly to your right as you pull your right hip toward your right shoulder. Look toward your right hip. And on the inhale, return back to the center. On the exhale, turn to your left, shortening the left side of the body. Look toward your left hip. And on the inhale, return back to the center. With the exhalation, bring your forearms down and then move your tailbone down toward your heels and relax your neck. Continue to move like that. On the inhale, come on up onto your hands and knees. On the exhale, turn to your right. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, turn to your left. Look at your left hip. And return back to the center. And then move down into the child's pose. Move through the entire cycle 1 more time on your own, please. And pay very close attention to how it feels in your head, neck, upper back. Next time when you come on up onto your hands and knees, lower yourself down onto your forearms. Keep your forearms about parallel to each other. And then scoot your knees back so that you end up still staying on your knees. You can curl the toes under if you like. But try to make as straight of a line from your knees to your shoulders through your torso as you can. Support yourself with your forearms. Make sure that your head stays in line with the spine. And displace your head slightly back, tucking the chin in slightly and lengthening through the back of the neck. Stay here and continue to breathe, supporting yourself with your forearms. Hug your waist in with every exhalation to maintain abdominal support. And keep lengthening through the back of the neck while also lifting your head slightly away from the ground. And then with the next exhalation, lower your hips down to the ground and prop yourself up on your forearms. Roll your shoulders back and lift your chest up, lift your chin. Stay up on your forearms and with the exhalation, slowly tuck your chin in. And with the inhalation, slowly lift your chin up. Continue to move your head down and up like that with your breath. And notice how it feels in your head, neck, upper back. Make sure that you stay lifted on your shoulders. Next time when you lift your head forward, stay here with your nose pointing forward. With the next exhalation, turn your upper body to your right, looking toward your right hip. On the inhale, return back to the center. Keep supporting yourself with your forearms. As you exhale, turn your upper body to look to your left, toward your left hip. And on the inhale, return back to the center. Continue to move like that, turning your upper body along with your head from side to side. Notice how this movement feels on your head, neck, upper back. And if one side feels different from the other side. After you do an even number on both sides, return back to your center, and on the exhale, come on down to the ground. Place your forehead on the floor. Rest your arms on the floor by your sides. Let your shoulders roll forward. Relax your upper body. Direct your breathing into your upper back. Take several full deep breaths here. And do your best to relax your head, neck, and upper back. Steady, comfortable breathing. And then move your feet a bit wider apart, about mat width or so. Place your hands on your lower back. With the next inhalation, slowly lift your chest up, and at the same time sweep your right arm out, and then touch your forehead with the fingertips of your right hand. With the exhalation, begin to move down, bring your right cheek to the ground, and place your right hand on your lower back. And let's do it on the other side. On the inhale, begin to lift your upper body, turning your head to the center, and sweep your left arm out and forward, touching your forehead with the fingertips of your left hand. And on the exhale, move back down, left cheek to the ground, left hand to your lower back. Continue to move like that with your breath, alternating sides, touching your forehead with the fingertips of your hand, right hand and left hand. And as you continue to move like that, notice how it feels in your head, neck, and upper back. After you do an even number on both sides, transition up onto your hands and knees, please. With the inhalation, lift your chest forward and up, lift your chin. As you exhale, bring your forearms down, move your tailbone down toward your heels, and relax your chin down. Do this movement a couple more times on your own. Steady, comfortable breathing. And then next time when you move down into the child's pose, stay there. Place your hands on your lower back, please. With the next inhalation, lead with your chest and lift up on your knees, sweeping your arms out and up. Look up at your hands. With the exhalation, bring your arms out to the sides and turn to your right and look back. With the inhalation, return back to the center, raise your arms up and look up if your neck allows. On the exhale, turn to your left, arms out to the sides, look back. On the inhale, return back to the center, arms up, look up. And as you exhale, slowly fold all the way down into the child's pose. Placing your hands on your lower back, tailbone toward the heels, relax your neck down. Continue to move like that on the inhale. Sweep your arms up as you stand up on your knees. Look up. Exhale, turn to your right. Arms out, look back. Inhale back to the center. Look up. Exhale, turn to your left. Arms out, look back. Inhale back to the center. Stretch upwards, look up. And as you exhale, fold all the way down, hands to your lower back. Move through the entire cycle one more time, please. Paying very close attention to how it feels in your head, neck, upper back. And next time when you return into the child's pose, stay there. Drape your chest over your thighs if possible. Rest your arms on the floor by your sides. Let your head droop down. If your forehead doesn't reach the floor, feel free to put a pillow or towel under your head. We want to make sure that the head feels supported. Stay in this position for the next several breaths. Every time you inhale, focus on expanding, inflating your upper middle back. And then as you exhale, relax your head, neck, upper back. And then little by little, transition up into a comfortable seated position of your choice. You can sit up on the floor, bolster, or chair, whatever works best for you. Make sure that this position feels comfortable, and make sure that you can remain upright in this position for a few minutes. Once you get settled, bring your attention to your breath. Take your time to inhale. Take your time to exhale. Notice the sensations in your head, neck, upper back. Next time when you inhale slowly, for the duration of the inhalation, slowly lift your chin up. Then hold the air in for a moment, and with that, displace your head slightly back, tuck the chin in, lifting the base of the head up. Keep it there, and then as you exhale, slowly relax your shoulders down, away from the head. And we'll do it again. As you inhale, slowly lift your chin up. Hold the air in, displace your head back, tuck the chin in, and lengthen through the back of the neck. Keep your head lifted like that, and as you exhale, slowly relax your shoulders down, away from your head. Continue to breathe like that, taking your time to inhale and lift your chin up. Then holding the air in as you lengthen through the back of the neck, lifting the base of the head up. And then taking your time to exhale And relax your shoulders and upper back. Continue to breathe like that on your own, at your own pace. And after you finish with your current breath cycle, imagine your head hovering, floating over your shoulders. Keep your shoulders relaxed, your breathing steady. And notice where you feel the most tension or restriction or congestion right now. Do you feel it in your head, your neck, upper back? Which part? Or maybe it's the memory of tension from before. Once you find that place, hold your attention there and continue to breathe comfortably. With every inhalation, imagine creating a bit of space around that area. And with every exhalation, imagine softening the tissues around it. As you continue to breathe like that, creating space in that area, notice what it feels like. Does it have a shape? Does it have texture? What does it look like, feel like? Does it have its own personality? And then notice whether or not the sensation from that area resonate to any other parts of the body. Maybe as tension or vibration or anything else. And how does that entire area feel? Maybe it's tired, maybe it's hot, irritated, rugged, anything else. What does it feel like right now? Is there anything that this part wants to communicate to you? Is there something that it wants you to do? Some action to take? Maybe it needs comforting. What does it need right now? Continue to hold your attention there and see if you can approach it with a sense of curiosity and compassion. Is there some message that this part is trying to communicate to you? Is there anything you can do to make it feel better? Stay here for as long as you like. Continue to listen to whatever messages come to you. They might come in words or pictures or smells or sounds, anything at all. Try to stay receptive and open. Hold space and pay attention. And thank you for joining me today. Namaste.